I'm sleepy.
Check, check. Hey, I'm on the wrong one. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, hell, guys. How about that? That's the wrong one. There we are. All right. So, hola. Hey, B. What's up, brother? Borrado in the house. All of y'all guys that are joining in, thanks very much. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but I'm trying to get all this stuff hooked up. There's believe it or not, we don't have a lot of of opportunity for electricity out here. It costs $100 a day. It's like $125 a day. So I run everything off of batteries. That's what I do. So if you see me, it's all battery powered. That's how I do it. But you know what? That's why I'm so cool. That's a joke. But anyway, uh, yeah, I'm so cool that way. Yeah. All right, guys. So chime in. Let me know who you are, where you are. I know it's you there. That's there, bro. But all of y'all, thank you so very much. We've got a lot of interviews that we're gonna go ahead and try to get today because today's the last day for Fan Fest here at Vegas Tejano. We do have, I have to make it up to JC. Yesterday, JC, he actually, we were talking to him, and our battery power went out, and so I got to make up for the fact that I didn't get him. He, even though it is really awesome um, to have people here and everything else, but when I was interviewing him and everything else, there were a lot of people that come up here and to the booth and everything else, and so there's after while we were talking, there were people waiting for him. Uh, uh, they were waiting for him, and so he could only give a certain amount of time. So that's why we're real picky on who we can get when we can get them, because of the fact that they are they, there's some people that can be here and some people that can't be here because of the fact that we run out of time, and so uh, uh, you know, that's how we do it. So I want to try to make it up to him as well. We got Grupo Vidal lined up that we're going to get here. We got uh, hopefully David Ligarza will come up. We talked to Amanda Solis. Ginny B just did her performance today, and let me tell you something. I think she just changed a lot of different minds on Tejano music. What do you think, Grace?
I heard a lot of ladies as they're walking back. I love that girl. I love her. Oh my gosh, who is she? Who is she? And I was trying to tell them who she was, but they were too busy just walking back. But they were very, very happy. They were just like excited. I'm like, oh, I need to go see her. I need to go to her booth.
Yeah,
So I'm very proud of her.
That's one of the things that we do need to do. Let me change this camera here real quick.
I'm okay.
Okay, there you go. But no, it's pretty awesome for me. It's pretty awesome that we have all these people that are here from all over the country, and they're sharing experiences with each other. uh, Turn it around so that way they can see it.
He's saying for the artist.
Oh, okay, yeah, for the artists to know who they are. Okay, yeah. So I'm sorry, Buddy is here. Buddy, come lean in here and say hello. Say hello. Say hello.
Hey. Hey, how's it going? Vegas Tejano, Takeover 2025.
There you go. So, yeah, that's the one. Veronica Lopez, hi. How are you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you. Marshall, we were just talking about Ginny B and how awesome she was doing, and that's definitely the case. To be honestly, Ginny B just stole the show.
Oh my gosh, she put on the show. She put on a Vegas show.
Yeah, it was a Vegas show. It was an amazing show. The dancers were on point. The DJ was on point. The drummer was killing it. The thing went on without a hitch. And let me tell you something. She did everything that I expected her to do and more. She was just beyond excellent because of the fact that she did was, her voice has always been something that people don't understand. Because look, everybody knows that she's beautiful. Just looking at her, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous,
Yeah,
yes.
just looking at her. She's got a style that is only Jenny B. She's got a terrific
Yeah.
style. But she has a vocal talent that is undeniable. That is something that's different. Her music, her album is all bangers. All of her album is every one of her songs is terrific. I like Si las paredes hablaran. That's my favorite song of her whole entire album. She hasn't released it yet, but for me, that's the one that's on top.
Oh, yes.
But as far as far as her album, they're hits. All of them are hits, and so that's why I say, yeah, definitely, most definitely, that's she did an awesome job. She really did an awesome
Very
job.
proud of her.
No, oh no, I told her, I was like, that was one of the things that I hugged her, and I was like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you did. I believe in you. And she was like, stop it. I don't want to cry. So I was like, I'm not trying to make you cry. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. This is how I don't, you know me, Grace. I don't try to, I mean, I just am who I am, and
I think this is just the beginning for her. I mean, this
most
show here is
definitely.
going to open up so many doors for her. She showed people from all over,
Hmm.
not just Texas, or not just from Las Vegas, but from all over the United States, just how great she is, the music that she has, different kinds of music, and so it's awesome. I mean, she put a great show.
Yeah, and I know there's like a real polarization on this women's movement. You know, women empowerment. There's been like this pros and cons thing that goes about it. But I'll be honest with you. There's good things and there's bad things. Hey, how's it going? Here, get some stickers. Get some stickers. Uh, yeah. So there's pros and cons. Here you go. I'm talking to some people right now. So where y'all from? Where y'all from? From Salt Lake City, Utah, and Idaho. I didn't know they let brown people in Idaho. That's against the law or something, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm Native American. I'm Native American, and I have a Spanish citizenship. I live in San Angelo, Texas, but I'm Native American. And I have a Spanish citizenship.
And Lawrence is making new friends, as always.
Yeah, come back. We'll talk to you in a bit. So Utah and Idaho, we got a lot of. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people from everywhere and everything else. It's pretty cool that they come and talk to us and say hello, and that's cool. I mean, I like it. You know what? One of the things that really freaks me out is that people come and say hello to me, and they want to take pictures with me. I'm still kind of nervous about that. I'm not. I'm
That's
not.
why I stand in the background. I'll push you to the front. You go.
Yeah, go talk to him.
But look at me.
He's got the
I'm
mouth.
not even. My hair is a mess. I'm setting everything up. Oh my
He's the mouth. Go get it.
Yeah, he's the face. He's the voice.
Wait, what face?
I just hand him things. Here.
No, because I'm like the worst person ever. Because I have this thing about my looks. I think I'm so ugly. And that's who I say I am. So it's just one of those things that I just don't. I'm gonna go ahead and load up some pictures and video here in a bit of Ginny B and what she did and how she was performing and everything else as soon as I get the opportunity. But I'm trying to get the guys from Grupo Vidal over here and also Amanda Solis. Those are the first two people, and then probably I'll get JC over here as well. So just go ahead and let me go ahead and put you on a be right back screen, and I will go ahead and try to get one of those three real quick. And so let me go ahead. Be right back. Better, better. There you go. Can you use
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
All right.
Ahora sí.
Because now you don't have to yell. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
There you go. You don't know más who I got here?
What's going on,
The
man?
lead singer Diego from Los Vidal.
Yes, sir.
I like the way you always say that in every song. Los Vidal.
Oh, yeah.
And it has that little Los Vidal.
It's all branding. Right? You want to brand.
No,
We're
but
trying
it
to
works,
brand.
bro. It works. It sits in my head. I'm telling you. I get 25, 30 songs a day. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain songs that stick with me, and that's one of them. That's
It's called a subliminal message. I wonder what happens. Yeah, I wonder if you get the CD and spin it backwards, what it sound like.
It would sound like it because It only reads one way.
La
Yeah.
Div.
Yeah,
La Div.
Viva, viva. That's a kind of the crazy thing because of the fact that when we talk about old school music, because I know Vidal, Grupo Vidal is just recently started putting out music as Grupo Vidal, but you guys have been in the business for so long.
Long time. So back in the '90s,
Yeah.
right? We started. Even before that, we were doing a cappella. So we just sang in places, puro voces nomás. I mean, that's what we
Yeah.
did. We would show up to the mall. The mall would hire us for like $300, and we would sing for 4 hours.
Oh my God.
$300, 4 hours of a cappella music, and that wasn't easy because we had to think of what songs to sing and how to sing them and put them together. You're talking about going from For the Longest Time from Billy Joel to We Belong Together at Richie Valens, In the Still of the Night, 16 Can't. I mean, we had to figure all those out. It was all a lot of doo-wop, but we did it, but we would do 4 hours of that.
Oh my gosh, because that's not for the longest time. That's a lot of
Right. We did a lot of that.
that's
man.
a lot of vocal training, first of all, and that kind of speaks true to your vocals and your all of I just left me, but you all have great God damn it.
variety,
No, your
vocal blend.
vocal blend, but it's called something else, and it just left me. I was just going to
It's okay.
compliment you. It's where it's the first, second, and thirds together.
Oh, trio.
The trio, yeah, you have a great, the way y'all do it is very well. Vocal blend on all of y'all. You have it's real and it's on time and it's right, and everybody has a great pitch. And that's one of the things that for me, as a lover of music, that's one of the things that I really appreciate is
For sure.
everybody being, because today's music, a lot of music is electronic, and we all know this. The 802 was born in the 1980s and has been beaten to death
Right.
ever since. And everybody that has ever worked music knows what the 802 sounds like, but that's been that's harmonies. Oh my gosh, they just hit me with the harmonies. But when the harmonics come in, vocal harmonics come in,
Oh,
yeah, you can hear the digital part.
you can.
You can hear it, but y'all guys are all real, all natural, and it sounds so amazing.
It's funny that you mentioned that. People who are in the industry, right, who know when we first started doing vocals in the studio, the engineer would be like, "What is that?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "What is?" I hear two other vocals, and I was like, "What are you talking about? It's only three of us." It's only. And then sometimes when it would be four of us, he goes, I hear two other sounds. I go, "Oh, I know what you're hearing." Whenever the vocals are tuned to the exact tune of that chord, you get what you mentioned,
Yeah,
vocal harmonics.
yeah, the
And a
harmonic.
lot of people who sing and they do trios with it, they don't know that.
Right.
We do because we learned it early that when we were on, like sometimes you're not on, sometimes you're a little off. When we were on, you could hear it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I hear it now." And he was like, that's like magic." I go, "Exactly."
Yeah. No, most
So-
definitely. You can hear it because of the fact that it's a fuller sound. It's not so shallow, and
Right.
it really it's a different instrument all into its own. And
Exactly.
it's I like I said, I'm a connoisseur of music, and it's
Right.
not every day that I hear that, but you guys put it on steroids, man, and it's just awesome. I really love everything that y'all do, and I really appreciate your musicianship too, because I know you guys started off doing a cappella, but y'all said, maybe we should learn how to play some instruments.
Yeah, we got thrown in that. So we got thrown in. 'Cause we went on tour with our music because we did a whole CD of Bernal, right? Back when we
Right.
were young. We didn't play. It was other musicians. Sandy Sanchez. There was Sonny Sauceda.
Yeah.
There was Jorge Nat from San Antonio. We had I mean, we had Danny from my seats from Palominos. Danny, I forgot his last name. I'm drawing a blank. Pero en ese tiempo, we didn't have a group. That was the group, and they recorded for us, and then we sang it, and then they said, "You're gonna go on tour." I said, "Man, that's awesome. When do we meet the group?" And they're like, "No, you are the group." I was like, "What do you mean? You're gonna have to learn how to play it." I said, "Whoa, okay." So we had to learn very quickly, and we hit the road, man. We were off to Florida, Nashville, North Carolina, South Carolina. We were just 17 years old, but we did it. We made it happen.
Well, one of the things that I always, because I like to interview a lot of the new artists because I believe that I just, for me, it's like a charging my batteries. I really believe in how they have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of fight, a lot of vigor, and it gives me that boost. And Bumper's really getting hot over there.
That's okay. It's okay. We're pushing through. We're pushing through.
No. I mean, at least I'm able to kind of zoom in and out. That's why I always use the headphones so that way we don't have to yell at each other. But one of the things I always tell the new artist is, if you're a singer, then work on singing. That's your instrument,
right?
Practice your singing. And yo guys, you're brothers, and I have a brother. I love my brother. I'm a transplant recipient. He gave me part of his liver. I'm alive because of my brother.
Awesome. Amazing.
But there's no way in hell I'm going to sing with that fool. Knock him on the head, man.
Yeah, I get it.
What's it like working with your brother, man?
Man, my brothers, they at the beginning, it was all like, well, who's going to run what? Like, who's going to do this part, that part? And everybody wanted equal say. Which was cool. I get it. I'm good with it. But when it came down to performing, they were like, "No, you handle it." I was like, "Why me? No, you do it. No, you do it." I said, "Okay." So
because if it screws up,
exactly, it comes back to me. So yeah, I mean, it's such an amazing blessing to work with my brothers and be on the road with them. And bottom line, making memories, because that's what it's about. Making memories together. And for us, that's what is valued there.
And you know what? I've mentioned it before. I know I told you personally that I love everything you guys do. I love everything. Right now, the biggest song that's speaking right now. Hold on just a second. My Wi-Fi.
It's okay.
I got to make sure that it's So in order to get signal in here, what I do is I go off of two different signals to make sure that it's
for sure.
tight.
It's hard because I wasn't getting any signal from my phone.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we do is make sure that we get both.
Signal.
Yeah, I have AT&T and Verizon.
Nice.
So I can bounce off of both of them and make it work that way. So you got fans, brother. You got fans coming in, man. So yeah, we're on. So anyway, hey, can y'all guys see me? Because I'm showing that we're on.
Are we connected?
Yeah, I see we're connected, but then it drops it for a little bit and it comes back. Well, I'm recording it anyway. Let's go ahead and do it, and then we can just go ahead and play it back.
That's all good.
Play it back later, so that way you can get back, because I don't want you to miss any sales. That's why we're here. We're here.
Merch buyout.
Yeah, that's the thing that I support more. So I can always cut this part out anyway. But anyway, gotta work on your voice. You gotta work on your instrument. What your instrument is, that's the thing that you gotta work on. and you guys are doing it in spades. Your song, "Much Too Young to Be This Damn Old," is on the top of the charts right now. And
Awesome.
you know, what is the song that you're going to release? And I mean, you do a lot of music videos on your own, which is really kitsch, because I love it because they're just kind of like life experience videos. That's what I way love about it, dude. You're just like on a plane, driving your car. I mean, it's so down to earth, and that's a different signal. I make music videos. I've been nominated like 7 times for my music videos,
Uh-huh.
and I mean, I do work with a lot of artists, but some artists, especially female artists, they want it a certain way, they want a certain look and everything else, and so your creativity gets cut off, and so I have to be creative within the sphere that they allow me to. But I mean, you guys have it, man. And I'm jealous, bro. I'm jealous, man. What's the inspiration?
You know, man, I'm always on the road, and so my job allows me to do a lot of thinking when I'm on the road. Believe it or not, um, that's where the best ideas come from. And so, like, when I get done with you here at this interview, we're actually gonna start. We already started shooting the video for our next song, and so we started it yesterday. So clips of what we've been doing will be in that video.
Awesome.
And right now, when I get done with you, I'm gonna walk around. They're gonna film me. I'm gonna be singing the song, and it's gonna be looking like I'm singing it live here while we're here in the experience. And we'll include everybody.
I've got my 6K up in my room right now. I got my 6K with my anamorphic lens. My lens alone costs $6,000.
I bet.
So
For sure.
I brought it because I have a friend who's performing, and I was like, in case she wants to shoot a music video. But I, like I said, I love just, as an artist, you always have different loves.
That's right.
You're always wanting to create in different, spread your wings and create in different ways,
For
and that's
sure.
what we do. But yeah, no, that's way cool. By the way, props on the videos. I love them,
Thank you.
each and every one of them, and they're great concepts. And so I would love to work with you if you ever want to decide in the future. But for people that want to get hold of you, how can we do that?
So you can either go to our Facebook under Vidal Vidal or Grupo Vidal Music, or Instagram. It's Grupo Vidal Official Music, right? Um, you can look us up on the internet. We have a www.officialgrupovidalmusic.com. And then you can always call me 361-455-7852. One other thing I'll tell you right now, the special we're running for any regular priced event, you get $1,500 off.
What?
You get $1,500 off the event. Once again, any regular priced event. Right.
Yeah,
So
no,
if you already discounted, then you can't use the discount. So once again, weddings, quinceañeras, bodas, backyard parties, barbecues, divorcios, lo que sea, aquí vamos a hacerlo todo. We're going to provide music in any direction, as you already know. Who else is going to give you the best of country, the best of Tejano, the best of Norteño, the best of R&B, the best, whatever you want to call it, it is Texas' best kept secret, making it happen. And you can go to the videos, you'll find out.
You know what? I highly endorse your YouTube channel. It is a great visit. You go there,
Thank
not one music video disappoints. Every song is amazing. I look, Hotel California,
There you go.
killer. All right. Too Young to Be This Damn Old, awesome.
There you go.
Your I can't remember the Dane Gum song, but it's one of your latest ones that you just released. Awesome. Everything that you guys have put out has been incredible, and I love it.
Wait till you hear the next wave of music.
Well, send it to me, bro, and I'll put it on the air, and I guarantee you, I firmly believe that good music needs an opportunity to be heard. I do not pick and choose what needs to be heard.
Of course.
It's up to the people that decide that for me. But I believe everybody should have an opportunity to be heard first, and that's the key thing, because that's why I assume that that is my station is a success, because of the fact that people do get the opportunity to be heard, and a lot of them are family and friends that do get to hear that, and that's why they should.
That's the way it works, man.
Yeah, because I was a program director in San Angelo, and the program when I took over the position, and it's 100,000 watts. It's a huge station. I took over, and the guy that was there before me, he left me this big, huge box full of CDs. And I asked the secretary, I was like, "What's with the CDs?" And she goes, "He didn't like it because the cover wasn't good." And I was like, "What?"
Wow.
I'm serious, bro. And it was like, back then, Fonavisa and Disa, they were putting like girls in bikinis on their, you know. And he he didn't. If you didn't like your cover, he would throw it in the box.
Wow.
I went through and listened to every CD, every single. I went through and listened to every one of them, and I picked out like 32 songs out of that box that I said these got to go on the air because they sound awesome. And out of those 32, I had 12 that I said these are bangers. And I guarantee you, bro, those 12 hit, and one of them was 10 years old and made it to number one.
Wow.
Music does not have an expiration date.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Thank you so very much.
You never
bro.
know, man. You never know.
Yeah, thank you for what you do, bro, man.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
appreciate you, man.
Thank you for what
I
you
love,
do.
I love everything that you're doing, brother, man. And man, you know what? I want you back on the show so that we can do a proper podcast, so that way people can really listen to
For
you
sure.
and get your story out there. And I'm sorry this is short
No,
and
don't
everything
worry.
else, but
Don't worry. It's
what-
all. We appreciate any type of audience from any direction, because it's very important to talk about the culture, talk about uniting, talk about what can we do to move forward. And I think that at the end of the day, all the honor and glory to God for whatever He does for us, whether it be in broadcast, whether it be in music, whether it be in whatever you do in your life. Always remember, God is directing you.
Oh, most definitely. And we cover 124 countries,
That's
and
right.
we're a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP, BMI, C6, SOCOR, Mexico. I mean, we do it all. So we're really happy. But one of the things that I always end my show with is that remember, you are loved, you matter. And
That's
I put them on these little wristbands, and so
That's right.
I want you to take them, man, because it matters. It really does matter that
Sir.
we need to be human to each other in this world of hate, this world of dissension.
That's right.
We need to remember we're all one race, the human race. We have different
That's right.
ethnicities, but we're all part of the same race. We need to quit with this mess of I'm different, you're different, and everything else. We're all the same, and treat each other with dignity and respect, and we'll be a whole lot better that way.
Correct.
Thank you so very much for your
Thank you-
time, brother,
Thank you
man.
so much
I
for
appreciate
your
you, bro.
positive vibe, man.
Thank you, man. I
Thank you for all
appreciate
this. Thank you.
Always, bro, man. This is your house, man. You can always come
That's
back
it.
anytime. Send me your music so that way I can play it on the
We'll
air.
do it.
I'll still play the other stuff anyway because I love it, man. So that's the way it works, bro. People are like, "Hey, that sounds like from last year. It's still good. It was
Yeah.
good last year. It's good now. What are you
It's
talking
not-
about?"
It doesn't have mold.
Yeah, I'm serious. It doesn't go. It still tastes good.
Así es. Así es.
Ya los cuidados. Thank you so very much, guys.
God
We'll be
bless.
back.
God bless.
All right, guys, we're coming back. We're coming back. Coming back. We got what we have here. Who do we have here? The one and only. You know what? Why is my button not sticking? Mira nomás. Hijo.
Hello. How you doing, brother?
So, bro, okay, first of all, yesterday, what happened, man? You guys went like full-fledged 1990s, amazing, awesome, like you never stopped, bro. and once again, proving that La Fiebre is always top tier. If you did not go to Fiebre Fest, if you did not get to see them, let me be witness because y'all guys are amazing on stage, always kicking butt.
Thank you very much. It's just we do what we have to do to please our fans, you know,
Yeah.
and we love playing the music and doing the show.
Well, y'all guys do awesome all the time, and I really appreciate all the hard work and effort and the quality of music that y'all put out every year. That's the one thing that I really appreciate you guys. You know, when I say Fiebre, most people they automatically think of Borracho de Besos, you know, but you guys have a catalog of freaking a whole lot of music, man. It's awesome.
Well, thank you very much. It's really was a lot of the writers, and Pete Espinosa wrote a lot of good hits for us. Joe Reveles wrote a lot of the good hits. Angel wrote some good hits, and it's just the luck we fell into, and then and Mano Herrera from Freddie Records, a big shout out to him. He's a real good producer and helped us put the music the way we wanted it. So he was a big. We call him Fiebre number 8.
Oh, Fiebre number 8.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, bro? Y'all guys did an awesome show last night. It was really amazing. It was really awesome. How does it feel to see or hear all the fan reaction? Because they were going crazy, bro. It was crowded. I'm in a wheelchair. There's no way I was going to get up there. There was just that would be suicide for me.
It's a good. First, I have a hard time getting on stage because I'm nervous, and then when I get on stage, I get very comfortable. But then I get chills when they singing our songs back to us and hearing the roar. So it is a blessing. It's an honor to hear that from our fans.
Yeah, well, it's well deserved because y'all guys have been constantly putting out good music and everything else. And I apologize because I didn't get to go to Fiebre Fest.
That's okay.
You know, I kind of got sick and stuff. That happens when you're old and decrepit like me.
Now you still look good.
Yeah, thank you, brother. But no, for people that want to get a hold of Fiebre, they want to hear some more stuff or they want to buy some Fiebre merch, because I know there's a lot of people. That's why we got to cut it real quick.
Okay.
People are wanting to get some of your stuff. But where can they go, brother?
You can for the CDs and stuff like that. Just Freddie Records. He has all those. Just Freddie.com, and then you'll find your way through to get to the music. Merch, shirts, hats. We'll just face us, and we'll try to send you a shirt.
Now, I talked to Luis yesterday. What's the one song that you wish would have been released that you love that never got released? Because I have all of your albums, and I play all of the songs because I think all of your songs are great. But back in the day, you remember, you guys would record 10 songs, sometimes 11, and they would only release 2 or 3. They wouldn't release the whole album. So what's the one song that you were like, man, I wish they would have released because this one's badass?
I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But it's shocking because when I'm driving or going across country and I'm listening to Tejano, I hear the music. Oh, wow, they're playing our music, and it just catches me off guard. It's just every so you'll hear it. But no, I all the songs I really enjoy, and I just love them. I just appreciate all the songs that they put out.
Yeah, well, I've got several of them because I've always that's me as a connoisseur of music, and I always listen to everything, and so that's one of the things that I've always done is listen to every song and say, why didn't they release this song? I have a show on Sundays called Should Have Been a Bigger Hit where I do play those songs,
Yeah.
that I'm like, this song is awesome. You won't believe who sings this song. And because music doesn't have an expiration date, and so
Mhm.
good songs are good songs. That's all there is to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So anyway, brother, man, thank you so very much.
you.
Congratulations, last night was
Oh,
an
thank you.
amazing, man.
Well-
I really do appreciate you, bro, man. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you the microphone if you want to say anything. That's your camera right there. If you want to say anything to the crowd, man, to the people.
Well, to all our fans, thank you very much. Thank you for pushing us, getting us to the Grammys and all the awards, and we really appreciate the fans, and we love y'all.
There you go. You heard it from him, the one and only, man, Joe Angel. Thank you so very much, brother, man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you, bro.
Thank you
man.
very much.
We'll see y'all. We'll be back with another artist after this.
All right, man. Sounds better in here.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you the song. I wanted to show you the song that I love the most, but I couldn't think of the name, so I had to play it off. It's an acoustic grand piano acoustic version, and it's a Pete song, and it's a beautiful song. Come on.
I think our time's up. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy what we got.
Necesito más de ti. Have you ever heard that one?
Let me hear it real quick.
Probably right in because those bill collectors, they call every week.
There.
Hey, when are you going to retire? Do I have time to retire? I got to keep talking so that I can take my bills. I don't know her, bless.
Yeah, that's the one I wish, because it's a beautiful song and it's all acoustic, no drums, nothing in it.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a great song, dude. Let me move over real quick.
Very strong fan base, We've seen our fans grow old.
And another song that I didn't think was going to get played, and it's starting to get played a lot. And it was just a fun song that we did, and we came up with it. It's on this last album called Con Sal y Limón. Have you heard that one? Yeah, it's a tequila song.
I always put songs and I play them, but when I get an album, I don't play just what they release, I play all of it.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I believe that every song is
Las Vegas and bring
Okay, yeah.
to Las Vegas.
The only songs that I don't like playing are the ones that aren't mastered correctly. A lot of new kids, they believe that they can do it in their home. Yes, you can. That doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. You got to get the master right.
Yeah, if it's not mastered well, then I don't.
Thank you so much.
It hurts me as a machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's better to have quality.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of
6 to 7.
Well, man, I didn't get chance to tell you, but I appreciate what you've done for us and supporting La Fiebre. All right. Okay. I wanted to say it, but okay. All righty.
I'm here for the artist, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Oh, and I always end my show with remember, you matter, you are loved, and so we have these because.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's too much hate in the world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Trying to promote peace and love.
Okay. Can I get one more from my wife?
Yeah, definitely. There's two more. Man.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You got it, bro.
All right. All righty.
I'll double it for you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in about a few minutes, we got two more interviews. We have Emilio Navarro's sons, Emilio and Diego Navarro, are going to be up here in a few minutes. We have Judy B
All right. Hey, I get pictured with two outfits here, man.
There you
Yesterday
go.
and today.
There you go.
Is this where Joe was at? So I can clean these really good.
Right, right. Joe, hey, Joe.
Sí, sí, sí,
Sí,
sí.
sí, bueno, no. Sweet, sí, bueno, no. Sí, bueno, no. All right. All right. Who's here but the one and only JC? You know, right, bro? You're loved everywhere. Hey, Grace. Turn it just a little bit more that way. There you
There I
go. That way we can see JC clearly. He's a handsome man. We need to see his
Thank you,
face.
thank you.
So, Jay, first of all, I apologize because our batteries ran out yesterday.
No worries. Hey, like I told you, now I get pictures
With a
sitting
different
here with you with two different outfits. So
What?
it looks like I did a lot.
I have another black T-shirt. You know what's funny? People don't believe me. I have a nurse that takes care of me during the week because I am disabled, and it's funny because he's a male nurse and he's like, well, how come you don't change your clothes? And I was like, I change every day. He's like, no, because I see you in black, and I was like, actually, I have 6 black T-shirts and 6 gray T-shirts and 6 black shorts and 6 gray shorts. So that way I don't have to think about anything. They go together, and all I do is just put them on. And I don't have to. I'm not like you. I don't have to think about my wardrobe.
I try to vary it, but black. I mean, I always have like black
Yeah.
T-shirts, black long sleeve shirts, black pants. You can't go wrong with black.
Yeah.
It's elegant, it's slimming, and like you said, you don't have to think about it. And if by any chance you get it dirty or something, it doesn't show.
I get it dirty all the time. I don't know, but no, I just don't even think about it. I just put it on and be done with it.
Easy, easy.
So let me ask you this, bro. We talked about your show. We talked about your music that you've been putting out. One of the things that we ended up cutting short was you're doing some new collaborations, or you're. We talked about your collaborations, and we talked about what you're doing and your songwriting. That's the one thing that I really appreciate what it is that you do. You have great lyrics, great love in everything that you put out. So let's keep going on that idea. Uh, uh, who are you pitching your music to? Because that your vocals are prime. They're beautiful.
Thank
Don't
you.
get me wrong. You're one of the best male crooners that we have in Tejano music,
Thank you
bar
very
none.
much.
But uh, uh, there's some songs that females can pull off on some of the songs that you
yes.
have. And so, what are you taking it to somebody? Are you pitching it to somebody? Are you giving it? What where are you at on that sphere?
Well, like I was telling you yesterday, when I used to buy CDs, I'm talking like as a child, as a kid, every time the CD had a collaboration, that's like the first song I would go to. There's something interesting about seeing two different artists that might have completely different styles, different vocals. Maybe one has a raspy voice, one has a smooth voice, and seeing how they combine that. That was always very interesting to me. And my first album had no collaborations. The second one, I had a duet with El Plan, a duet with Las Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, I had one of my dream collaborations with Mr. Ramirera.
Right.
We had a beautiful music video. I also had another song with the great Chente Barrera, who's unbelievably talented in the studio. He's a great singer, musician. And I like how that went. And as a songwriter, because they're my songs, it's such an extra motivation and an extra satisfaction to have another talented artist involved in the song. It gives me this sense of satisfaction because I grew up with great songwriters, like I always say, the Beatles, the Bee Gees. And you can hear the essence of those guys in their music because they wrote their songs and you could feel that's a Beatles song, or that's a Bee Gees song, or that's the Eagles. So I try to stay along that line. Of course, I I love songs. I'm a romantic guy, so I'm always gonna be writing the romantic stuff because that's what I like. And I found kind of the sweet spot that I like to do. A good love song, Tejano, and bring a great artist that brings their talents to the table. So I took some time after the collaboration I did with Ram, and I wrote some new music. So I'm working on pairing. It's just a matter of pairing what songs with what artist. In the meantime, I was very lucky that Mr. David Mares selected one of my songs for his album. So that's something that happened organically. I didn't pitch it to him. He was listening to some songs at Mr. Velasquez's studio, and he happened to like that one. And he called me. I've known David for a while, and he said, "Hey, we're looking at some of your songs, and I'll let you know which one we do." And he ended up recording "Tu me has hecho tan feliz," and that's sort of the full circle satisfaction for a songwriter. When someone likes your song enough to select it, to invest in recording it and putting out as, you know, there's only 8 or 10 songs in an album, and to
Well,
have to grab a spot there.
and David Mares, I mean, come on, he's got a signature voice. He's known for his vocal ability. He's known for being a singer. So that's a
He's a
compliment.
badass.
Yeah,
He's a badass.
yeah, he's a compliment on his own, you know. So definitely not a bad thing. Very, very much a good thing. So that's kudos to you for that. I've always, I've been your fan for forever. We've known each other for forever.
Yeah.
So
And you're always doing such a great effort. You're always at all the Tejano events, no matter where it's San Antonio, Houston, Vegas. I always see you, and that's appreciated from the Tejano artist side. People that spend the time and get it done and bring coverage and connect us with the audience. That's such an important job.
well, yeah, because I think the problem is that first connectivity. People need to understand that there's these events. First of all, are happening, but also that the my words are not just words. They really have relevancy because of the fact that I'm here to show you. When I say I saw JC sing, there's a reason because I was there to see him sing, and I have legitimacy there, I mean, it's a real story. He did give me a CD that I ended up having to buy again because Gracie took it and it's hers, which is a great compliment because that doesn't happen very often. And that's one of the things that really is something that I think is great because of the fact that in my eyes you should be uh, 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 you should be talked about in some of the bigger circles as opposed to kind of in the smaller circles,
Thank you.
and uh, I think the deal is we're slowly starting to break that cycle of the older generation not just seeing just the four people. People are retiring and everything else, and they're asking me, who's the next this? Who's the next that? Well, there's never going to be a next this and a next that. But these people are just as good, if not better. And that's the thing. It's okay to have the Selenas and the Jays and the Rams. They are still producing and they're still doing good. But the new people are doing their own music, their own style, but it is not so deviated from what we know as Tejano music, but it's so good. There's so much more technical value in it. And the way you sing is, and like I said, you sound like a very young Ram. It's very clean. Your pitch is on point every time. The songwriting is above level. There's no reason not to love who you are.
Thank you. And I think a big, at least for me, a big component is I write the songs, I feel the songs, I know every word. I've studied the song back and forth. I know how I got to the song. And to me, that's the only way to really connect and pass on that feeling. Pass on that feeling. And like you said, the Tejano greats, they're there. And I've been very lucky that I've gotten to meet, David, Ram, Jay, Mr. David Lee, and I'm such a big fan of all their work. And I just hope that I can continue to work with some of them. And like the music needs to go on. Music needs to be created. It needs to continue to have new music. And that's what I like to do. As a songwriter, I want to write new songs, record them myself, record them as a duet, give them to other artists, and the music needs to keep going. All
Yeah.
generations have to renew, and there's always new people coming up, and there'll be people after me. The important thing is that the music keeps going because you got to pass it on to the audience.
Oh, most definitely, and be honest with the because like I'm very honest with music. I listen to it, and for me, I listen to music and I know what I like, and I know how to break down music and what I hear. But that's why I can say I like this artist for this reason. I like that artist for that reason, and I don't have the only time I say I don't like this is when the production is bad. When there's bad production, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you have bad production, it doesn't work out for you.
Yes.
But you have that advantage, like you said. You wrote the song, so you know the emotion that goes inside of a song. And once again, you saying that gives credence to what I've always said. Every artist that releases a song puts something of themselves, something in their heart in every song. And that's why it's very personal. That's why I treat it with respect because it needs to be. And every song needs an opportunity to be heard for people to fall in love with it.
Yeah. And speaking of the quality, that's something that I very specifically put a big emphasis on, because if the song is not done right, it could be a beautiful song, but if it's not recorded correctly, mixed correctly, mastered correctly with people that are specialists at their skill, it's not going to sound good. And I don't think the audience deserves something that is not quality. You wouldn't go buy a car that is not good quality or that doesn't run right, or you buy a piece of clothing that is not fully sewn together. Same thing, the song needs to be done correctly. And I've been fortunate, I've worked with two producers, Gilbert Velasquez and Jair Alcala from El Plan,
Mhm.
and they deliver amazing quality. And then we have it mixed with Abelardo Rivera, a multi, I think he's 50 some Grammy nominations. He's a specialist in his skill. And I believe, and I say it humbly, but if you listen to any of my music, you're gonna hear something quality, a quality recording, quality production, because that's what the audience deserves, quality music.
Yes, definitely. And but that's what you put out, and that's what people can expect from your music whenever they listen to it. Your new album is fire because it is. That's so is the last other ones that you have. I have them all. Trust me. But so what's next for JC? What's next for you, brother? What do you got coming up?
I wrote a whole new set of new songs. I have a lot of songs and some that I wrote 3 years ago, 5 years ago. But for this new album, the new production I'm working on, I wanted to write all new music. Specifically for this one, I said I don't want to recycle any songs that I did 3, 4 years ago that have been sitting there, because maybe they haven't been recorded for a reason. And I
Yeah.
want to make sure that every single that I put out is high caliber. And I would like to do a video for each song this time, because I think that's a visual that is important. And same thing, going back to my childhood, whenever there was a song and the video was on TV, it was always exciting to see the artist, and you can almost trace the artist, their how they change over time.
Yeah.
And I like that component. I'm old school. I still produce physical CDs. I still like music videos. So I want to do something very detailed, one song, a single, and have a video for it. And that way you get the full experience.
But that adds to the tangibility of what it is, and I think people are starting to realize there's tangibility there.
Yes.
Streaming the music is fine, cool, it's all right, but when you have it in your possession, it's yours, and nobody's going to be able to take it away from you. You don't have to pay a subscription to keep it. It's yours.
Yeah.
And that's the true point behind tangibility.
You want to work towards a creating a fan base.
Correct.
Like you said, not just stream a few seconds of a thing or put it on TikTok, which is all great, but I want to deliver a song that is worthy of listening to the whole song, worthy of going to see the video, and really savoring it and let it simmer and put it on your playlist and enjoy it. Especially if it's Tejano, it's party music, it's dance music, it's
Right.
culture music, and it can be enjoyed if it's a good song and if it's showcased correctly.
Definitely. Well, brother, for people that want to get a hold of you, how can we get a hold of you?
You can find everything about JC under Yeisi Oficial, Yeisi Oficial, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X now, formerly Twitter. My videos on YouTube under Yeisi Oficial, and I always update stuff when have a new song. I'll play it on the piano just to show this is the new song, and this is what it sounds like just here in the piano or on the guitar, and as we record it. I like to give updates of how it's being put together. So Yeisi Oficial everywhere, social media, YouTube, and you can follow all my stuff there.
All right, brother, man. I really do appreciate you coming here and talking to us, man. Once again, I apologize for yesterday for the batteries running out, but I'm glad that you came back and gave me a second chance not to throw me to the dogs.
Of course. No, and like I said, you put in so much hard work to this. It's not easy to set this up everywhere you go because you have to take it, put it down. I'm looking at all your gear over there. I have no idea what all those buttons and gadgets are, but I'm looking at the screen and it looks amazing and it sounds great.
Yeah.
Thank you for your hard work. And you are the liaison between, at least for me, the music that I do and the audience. So thank you very much.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I drive it up here, by the way, because
I know.
it's a lot of money, and look at the cameras. There's a lot of money. It's just like,
Is this a new setup? I don't remember you having two cameras like that.
no,
Yeah.
these are the 4Ks. These are Blackmagic 4Ks.
Looks amazing.
Yeah,
Looks amazing. I'm not a techie guy, and I'm geeking out looking at how everything makes it look so cool on the screen.
Well, it's because I want, like I said, I've told you this before. I want you to be able to say, man, I love Indio's setup, man. I want to go back to his show because he always makes me look good. I
You do,
appreciate
and
you,
you
brother,
do.
man. Thank you so very much, man.
Thank you very much, and keep enjoying the Takeover.
It's awesome, man. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
JC, the one and only, brother. Go and check it out. The way you support your Tejano music, go to their shows, you buy their merch. JC's got some great music, I guarantee you, because it's the only album that my wife has ever taken away from me and kept it for herself. That's the only one. That is the truth. And I know a lot of people. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro. I'll see you. We'll be right back. We got another artist coming up here in just a second. All right, B. folks, guess who I have here? My main man, my main brother from down under.
That's right,
He
brother.
requested from the 956, Bobby Sanchez.
That's right,
What's
man.
up? You know, I'm gonna put the claps on there.
Yes, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
How are you doing, Bobby?
Man, gracias a Dios, man. We're doing real good, man. Like, andamos in Vegas, papa. Just doing the grinding just like everybody else, man. How are you doing, man?
I am here just like trying to live life, brother.
Right?
I'm
All right,
trying
man.
to invite people to come over and talk to me and be like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, right. Everybody knows you, man. The last time, the first time we met, since I'm part of Tejano Legends in the rear, it's the Grande Valley.
Yeah.
It's the chapter, it's the 2. So, we were there, and it's the first time we met, man.
Yeah. I was interviewing Valde Munoz.
Valde, yeah.
And I think it was Carlos Guzman. I think.
Carlos, yeah. Actually, maybe a lot of people don't know this, but me and Carlos Guzman we're cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man.
But like I said, I've been doing it. I've been trucking along. I put it together. I want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
I want it to be free for people to enjoy.
Yeah.
Because
right.
it is history. People need. I love the stories, and like I tell you, it's put together so that way people can know how it started out. But I want their stories.
Yes.
I don't want it to be general because everybody's done Tejano music started this way. No. I love hearing their personal story because
exactly
that matters. That to me shapes the artist, what it is, what they went through as a kid.
Exactly. I mean, the way I got started, my parents were migrant workers, and actually they were, the crew leaders. So they would put me on top of the tractor, and my dad and my mom, hey, sing, man. So I would sing the same song, same song and sing same song the whole night, the whole day, through the day, and that's the way I got started since I was 5 years old, man.
Yeah.
and I mean it's for me, that's the way I got started, and listening to my mom and dad singing, at the house, at my house, at the Sanchez house, is always music.
Yeah.
My dad knew how to play guitar and stuff, and my brothers and all my family, my sisters, my siblings, everybody, they play and sing and play an instrument. So that's the way I got started, man. So it was a blessing for me.
And to be honest, you told me that day that we met, you said like, hey man, I got a song, and I was like, send it to me, man.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the air.
Yeah.
And you did. And I've been playing your music ever since.
Thank you, my brother.
And you know what? I want people to understand, especially the new artists. Bobby did it the right way. He took time to make sure that his music was right. He picked the right song. He got good production out of it, and he put it out there and he sent it out. Yes, I know we can record at home. Yes, you can master at home. That doesn't mean that you should. It just means you can.
Exactly.
So you have to temper that with understanding. If you know what you're doing and if it's a good result, yes, you have to understand that's who you're going to be. And if you put out a bad product, that's who you're going to be.
Exactly.
So take time to put out your best foot forward and know that you're doing it. Everybody deserves an opportunity. I don't deny anyone. I really don't. But I want you to get your good step forward. And that's what I want you to do. And Bobby can attest to that because I was like, great. And I was like, dude, I really like this song. It's on the air. I put it up there and it's been there. I have not taken it off my hot hit list. Everything that he's released ever since has still been on there because it's great music. But you go about it the right way, and that's what I really love about what you do, bro.
It's been, since my first CD, 1982. It's been 10 CDs under my belt, and working on the 11th. The thing is that I kind of took a step back because my kid brother passed on, and my kid brother was my drummer. So I took a step back and I began going back to the studio, and I said, I'm going to record one more song. If that song doesn't do anything for me, I'll just quit the music business. I'll just quit the music business forever, and that's it. But I've been touring for a long time. I toured a lot in Mexico. I toured a lot in the U.S. And I used to sing for this band called Fandango USA.
Yep.
And which that band helped me a lot. Este, pero as far as me going to the recording studio, I said I need to record that song, and so the name of the song is called Sin Ti No Es Vida. Actually, that song was written for Jay Perez. Okay, that song was written for Jay Perez, and the thing is that Jay Perez, I guess he didn't like it or something, and I heard that song. I said, "Oh my God, that song is for me." So the songwriter said, "Hey, take it." I took it, I recorded it, I did a good video, and boom, it was a hit. It took me from there, right there and then. But we had to do it right, and still is to check out all our videos. We've been doing, very nice videos. We've been going to Tucson, Arizona, and we did some new videos with new music, and man, but the product and you're right, the product has to be good and go to a good recording studio and record and have a good video. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
most
sir.
definitely. And that's another thing too. You touched on it, and which I should have started off with that, is that you're not a novice. They may be new. You may be new to some people,
Yes. Yeah.
but you've been doing it so long as time.
Yeah.
And it's not everybody pays their dues. Everybody has struggles,
Oh,
and
yes.
that's the way things are.
Exactly.
But I am proud to say that I got to see you do your thing, and come up on top, bro, and just keep plugging along and creating great music, man. I didn't know that you were at that point.
Yeah.
All I knew was you putting out great music,
Yeah,
and that's
thank you,
all I
brother.
know from
Thank
you,
you.
from this side.
Thank you.
But for me to you keep doing what you're doing, man, because it's badass, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank
And
you.
that's why I've always supported you. I
Thank you.
always,
Yes. Yes.
uh,
And the thing is, without you, man, without the radio, the internet radios, without you guys, it's real and simple, plain and simple. We are nobody, so we need both everybody's help, so we can, create that good music, and so you guys can play it, and for the people to like it, So it's a blessing, man. I thank you for playing my stuff, and I mean, that song, did for us real good, and still, on the top 10 right now in Mexico. And the thing is, we've been playing a lot in Texas. So man, I mean, all glory to God that we're playing here in Texas. And the thing is, I've been getting calls from Mexico, but no, I won't travel to Mexico. No, no,
you ain't coming back, bro.
no, exactly. No, my hats off to Mexico. Para toda la gente de Monterrey, Nuevo León, muchos saludos. Me han hablado, por allá, pero yo para México, con todo mi corazón, los quiero y muchos saludos. Pero para México no voy porque sí tengo miedo. Que yo soy un hombre sincero.
Right? And I'll be honest with you, I just renewed my license with Mexico
Oh,
like
wow, man.
3 months ago, and so it's like, I love you guys, but
Yeah.
I'm not doing any
Yeah.
shows. I got invited to. There's an awards down there, Solstice. I think it's called Solstice Awards down
Okay.
there in Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, thank you for the nomination. I really do appreciate you. I'm not going down there. People mistake me for Mexican here.
Yeah.
I'm Native American. What do you think of that?
Yes,
there?
exactly, man, exactly.
Not gonna happen, bro. So, But no, I mean, it's just the policy that we're in right now, and it's not something that I'm really a fan of.
Yeah.
But for people that want to get a hold of Bobby stuff, how can we get a hold of you, bro?
Claro que sí, Andrea Contreras, my manager at my office, the 956-900-7994, area code 956-900-7994, or else all through Messenger, the Bobby Sanchez Band, right there. Check out our fan page, our TikTok, YouTube, all our new videos, everything. It's right there at all the platforms. So muchos saludos a todos, and man, I really like to thank you, my brother. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all you do for us, for all the musicians, and thank you for playing our music. We're here in Vegas and doing the grinding, and pues aquí estamos, man.
No, bro. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a friend. And
Yes,
I love
thank you, my
music. I
brother.
love everything that you put out, man. And as long as you keep putting that out, I'm gonna still put it on the air.
Thank you, my brother.
And I always say, good music does not have an expiration date. It just
Así
keeps
es.
getting. It's always it was good back then. It's good right now.
That's
It's
right,
not,
my brother.
not gonna end. So
Así es.
I really do appreciate you for all the hard work and effort that you do, because that's what I always say to people. You have to put in the work. It
Así
doesn't
es.
come
Yes,
automatically.
exactly.
Put in the work. Struggle is
Exactly. Oh,
okay,
yes, yes.
but it tastes sweeter when you struggle,
Oh,
because at the
yeah.
end it's going to be so much better.
Exactly.
So
Yes, yes, man. You got to put on the time, and especially being on the road, weekend after weekend, your body gets all beat up and stuff, and hey, you got to still put on the time, my brother. You
Yeah,
still got to put on the
still
time.
good. Put on the time, man. And thank you so very much, Bobby. I really do
Hey,
appreciate you, brother, man, for everything
Much
that you do,
love and
man.
much respect, my
Yeah, you
brother.
gotta
Thanks
go,
so much.
Thank you so very
Thank
much,
you.
man. I'm going to go ahead and put y'all on the pause.
Thank you,
We'll
brother.
be back here in a bit with another artist right after this. Hey, Bobby, hold up. So I was in my show with you
Thank you, my brother.
Let me take a picture real
Yes,
quick.
sure.
Yes, sir. And that was the very first time, but I seen videos of you guys, but that was my first time of getting a very intimate show with both you guys, the band. Do we have any million amount of fans here?
Thank you, my brother. Much love, man. Much love, my brother.
Pay you for the shirt.
No,
I'm gonna tell you guys.
really? We're gonna go there? Really?
Come on.
Excuse my language. You're gonna be freaking amazed when you see these gentlemen go out and perform. It's gonna make
We are.
the hair on your arms.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. You gotta go.
Musicians, right? I love music. I like to music.
Oh, yeah. I started off with First Cow. Yeah. They pulled me out. I went
And if you
with
guys see them perform, you know exactly what I'm talking
second,
about.
but
Right?
I went
Anybody here gonna be at the lineup tonight? All right, that's what I'm talking about. So the whole is beautiful. It's just it's so you guys are here today. I this convention here. Everybody that worked on you was just like Elvis and the jobs. Well, somebody told me, a little birdie told me, you guys got a new neighbor. A new neighbor that comes from the genre of Tejano music. And it's pretty new. And you guys just heard last night, he was playing drums for that job in Armenia. William, right? Shout out to
There's one over here just stopped recording. Oh no.
No, for
What
sure.
happened?
And William is the son of Billy Orr, the saxophone for David Ligas, like Los Musicanos. Who's that great guy? Boys, so what can we expect tonight? Without spoiling everything, what can we expect tonight?
All the hits.
It's all about the Hana music. He video and his podcast. He is a new artist, cool artist. You know, I was becoming an artist and he's pushing it. We like to promote a lot of the new artists. We're looking for us next but he all over the world. Yes. Thank you.
Our dad's music, that's what made us want to play. So when Dad realized I could play,
Already pulled it out.
as much, then we started playing.
But this one,
Schooling, speaking of what, we are playing one of our dad's songs tonight.
Probably doesn't have the setting. Watch out.
let me get out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. So we were talking about that they live in Nashville. Brothers, right? I don't know about you guys, but I just don't. I mean, I love my brothers, but I'm not gonna buy a house right next to my brother. These guys, right? You guys live right next door to each other.
We live like 5 minutes away from each other.
So you live next to his ex-wife.
I do.
Do you throw the trash out or wave or how does it work?
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Next subject, please. You started.
He did start it, right? He did start it. No, for the people watching, Emilio is another one of those artists that just it took us to a time in our life. All the music that he had, you guys grew up with it. It's running through. It's literally running through your veins. How does it make you guys feel when you do these, Emilio tributes when you're up there jamming?
My favorite thing is to look out to the crowd and see not only the people that were there in the 90s, but their kids and their kids, and just to see it continue. I think that's the greatest thing an artist can ask for, is to be remembered when you're gone. And that's part of why I feel it's our duty to do it. I couldn't have said it better. It's quite emotional for me, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it is nice to look out in the audience and see people reacting. And I remember we played in Laredo, I think, sometime last year. And this kid came up to me and said, "I've been a fan of your dad, but I've discovered his music after he passed away, so I never got to see him live. And I feel like this is the closest thing I will ever get to experience that." So, like my brother said, that's all we do it for his fans, and to try to keep the music alive. Thank you all for supporting.
No, for sure, man. I know you guys have a sound check to do, right? You're doing your nephew?
Think so. Well, try the rock song because it wasn't on the set list till now.
So you're gonna learn it right now on the fly?
No, we just go over it. I've known it since I was 5.
How many instruments can you play?
Not thinking them well, but I can play. I grew up on piano. My dad made us take piano lessons. Guitar was always around, and bass, drums, just whatever was around. Accordion's a little too difficult for me, but I tried.
He's a good drummer. He's a good drummer. Oh, yeah.
Let's go down, brother.
And you?
Huh?
He can play for you.
I don't know where little Joe is. I don't represent him. I'm a radio station.
So boys, when you're out on the road doing this rock and roll stuff, and you come across all kinds of musicians, right? Because
Sorry,
musicians,
that's Danny Hernandez right there.
I always say this on the podcast, that a musician's mind is not a normal mind. They're artists. Just like you see a guy painting, it's coming from the back of his head. Musicians are like that. To me, their minds are always all over the place. And it's about music. But it's a little Sir Ernie.